Hello, and welcome to Greenbow Lake State Resort Park. The park name reflects a combination of the two surrounding counties, Greenup and Boyd. The lodge at Greenbow Park is named after Jesse Stuart, a world-famous writer and educator who lived nearby. If you would like to find out more about Stuart, you can visit the Jesse Stuart Reading Room, or you can purchase his books in the gift shop. If you want to see the land that inspired Jesse Stuart to turn the rough grist of his life into fine literature, there are some nearby sites that may interest you. Drive out of the park and turn left on State Road 1. Proceed 6 miles and you'll find an historical marker erected to Stuart's memory and accomplishments. Turn left at this marker and follow the W Hollow Road. On the right, you'll see the Hilton House, one of the many houses where Stuart's family lived when he was a boy. His mother and father rented land and sharecropped until he was 12, when Jesse's father, Mitchell, purchased 50 acres of land. That was all he owned, but he encouraged Jesse to buy land. Land didn't grow, said Mick Stuart, but populations did, and we have to save our land for the generations to come. So, piece by piece, over a period of 28 years, Stuart bought all the land his parents had once rented. As you drive along the W Hollow Road toward the Jesse Stuart Nature Preserve, you see the land that inspired Stuart to write. This is my flesh, bone, and blood. Here I know the clumps of ferns, the trees, the cliffs. Here I have put bodies to the skies. I've done this at all times of year when I am out to see the new dress each season wears. I go out now, as I have always done, to see wild wings slice the air, to hear birds speaking in their many languages. I go out to hear the slithering sound over the old leaves where the black snake crawls. I go out in the land of the fox, the raccoon, the possum, the bobcat, the woodchuck, the squirrel, and the deer. This is their W Hollow too. Here, there is a reverence for life. A reverence for life must reach to all the world. In 1979, the Stuart Farm in W Hollow, less the home place, was presented to the Commonwealth of Kentucky as part of the Kentucky Nature Preserves system. The Jesse Stuart Nature Preserve provides an opportunity for passive recreation and nature education. Many people walk through these woods to experience the actual places Stuart immortalized in his novels and poetry. Turn right off the W Hollow Road onto the private lane to see the home place where Jesse Stuart and his wife Naomi Dean lived from the time they were married in 1939. Jesse died in 1984 and Naomi died in 1993, but during their vibrant lives, their home was one of the most public private homes in Kentucky. Their only child, Jane, lives there now. And for privacy and security reasons, she asks you not to come in her yard or to her door, but you may take pictures from the road. Down the lane and to the right is the house where Stuart's parents lived. Jesse's youngest sister, Glennis Stuart Lyles, and her husband, Whitey, live there today. During the Jesse Stuart weekend at Greenbow State Resort Park, held in September of each year, Glennis and her sister, Mary Stuart Nelson, take visitors on a W Hollow tour. Retrace your steps back to State Road 1, turn left, and travel approximately 3 miles to the town of Greenup. The statue of Stuart was dedicated on the grounds of the Greenup County Courthouse October 15, 1955, by Governor Lawrence Weatherby as part of a Jesse Stuart Day proclaimed by the governor. Now travel the same route back toward Greenbow Park. After you pass the historical marker, turn right at the sign that points toward the Plum Grove Baptist Church and wind your way to the top of the Plum Grove Hills, where Jesse and his wife are buried. Stuart's gravestone is a haunting memory to Stuart fans nationwide. On this high, lonesome hill, Jesse Stuart attended a one-room school and began an educational odyssey that made this sharecropper's son a famous writer, a far-sighted conservationist, a nationally respected educator, and a spokesman for the people of his Kentucky homeland. The places you have visited are reminders of Jesse Stuart's many contributions to American education and to literature. But the true monument to Stuart is not visible to you today. It is written on the hearts of millions of people who have read and benefited from Stuart's works. Stuart's greatest gift to society is the thousands of young people he taught and influenced through his literature. "First, last, and always," wrote Stuart, "I am a teacher. Good teaching is forever, and the teacher is immortal." That legacy is continued today through the work of the Jesse Stuart Foundation, a nonprofit publishing house located approximately 25 miles from here in downtown Ashland. The map that accompanies this tape will help you find your way to the Jesse Stuart Foundation, which is open daily from 8 to 5:30. We hope you enjoy your tour of Stuart Country. Northeast Kentucky is filled with interesting historic sites and points of cultural interest. Why not stay with us another day and see the historic iron furnaces and covered bridges? Visit the McConnell House, travel the Country Music Highway to Ashland, and enjoy the Ashland Area Art Gallery, the Kentucky Highlands Museum, and the Paramount Arts Center. Thanks again for choosing to visit Greenbow Lake State Resort Park. We hope your stay was pleasant.